It's here finally. Oh my god, welcome back. We got a little bit of a throwback video here because I'm recording on my phone, my iPhone. It's my Retroid Pocket Mini Classic. Oh my god, I keep calling it Mini. Retroid Pocket Classic. So let's get it open. They really do me dirty on these because the other side of this also has like my full address and like name and tracking numbers and stuff like that, and I'm like, you guys just hate me and won't let me do a unboxing video. Here's the actual cardboard box. Gotta get this, gotta get through this to get to the actual box of the Classic. Ooh, this one's vertical. If you saw my unboxing video of the Flip 2, you know that one was horizontal like all the others. I like that this one's vertical. And they have their sticker, their signature sticker for the Retroid Pocket Classic. I might just keep calling it Mini, and that's gonna be a problem. I got the Pokemon color because I thought that would be the coolest. Pokemon yellow. All right, let's get this thing open. Damn, this thing is big. I don't know why. I expected it to be like kind of small, but it's called the Classic and not the Mini, so. This thing is big, God. Let's see what's underneath it. All right, we got a C to A cable. This is bigger than my frame, so that's good. Nothing else in the box, I assume. Kind of feels heavy though, which is why I always like think there's something below it, but there never is. Like, look at that, it's empty. But it's a heavy box, so I feel like there should be something below it. Let's get this thing out of the plastic. God, this thing is big. These buttons feel weird. These triggers are high up. They're angled. What is the aspect ratio of this screen? What the heck? What is happening? Is that the power button? Yeah. Like, look at it in my hands. My hands usually, like, my hands can fit comfortably. Usually on these tiny devices, like this thing is like the size of my hand. Usually they're like half. Now it's full. Yeah, let's get started. English. Yeah. Great. I'll connect to the internet. Time zone. Yeah, that's correct. Sure. Citra? We don't really need Citra. Dolphin? There's no joysticks. What? Okay, sure. Start. Which one start? They're not labeled. Okay, I'll just assume. Oh, okay. Yeah, it runs Android. That's so weird. Okay, I want to know the specs on this thing. What's the screen? I think I have 6 gigabytes of RAM. 1240 by 1080. Interesting. 3.92 inch. Why not round up? These bezels are kind of big. For this device, at least, it might be just so much easier to use the Retroid launcher, but I do need to put the files on. So let's do that. I'm just gonna take, for right now, like 2D stuff and N64. All right, it's all done. Yoink. We're just gonna test out one game. Sure. Where's Mario Kart? Why do I have so many GBA games? Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Oh, it takes up none of the screen. That speaker sounds so weird. Maybe it's just because of the game. Why did it start down here? I don't get that. I hate this. I'm gonna have to find an overlay that I like because I don't like that there's such big bars on the sides. Auto maps and controls. This is too random. Alright, Wario's fine. Oh my gosh, I cannot control. This is why I shouldn't test this stuff out with this game, because I do not know it. Yeah, that is embarrassing. I think this game looks really good though. Oh my god. Okay, I've been looking at it through my phone screen, and like my phone records it fine. These screens are really hard to record as well as they look because it's recording with my phone. But it looks really good in person. Jesus, these games look good. But yeah, I'm gonna be testing it out a bunch, playing a bunch of games. Probably gonna be moving my Golden Sun save onto here. This is gonna be fun to use. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and tell you how I feel, my first impressions. See you then.
Welcome back, guys. So I've been using the Retroid Pocket Classic a lot recently. I've been using it for the past like 24 hours since I did my unboxing at home, and I've really been liking it. I think this could be Retroid's first Ambernick competitor, because they both are kind of in the same space with Android devices, but the fact that they're doing like I forget what it was called, but it was a vertical device that looked like a Game Boy, but it was big. And so I think this could be their first Ambernick competitor in that sense. But I've really been liking this. I think it's really good for old style games like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, NES, SNES, even like 3DS or DS, because this screen is like almost perfect for those. It works really well. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Heart Gold for the DS on here, and I did transfer my Golden Sun save onto this. So I've been playing a lot of that as well. And they're both really great on here. I don't love this Pokemon color as much as I thought I would, just because I feel like the yellow and blue kind of clash instead of being like Pokemon, but I think it looks really cool anyway. And this design is kind of confusing to me. Like, why is there a stripe not centered? You can't really see. Like, look at that. Why is the stripe not centered? I guess it's because the speaker isn't centered, but like, I don't know. The speaker could also get really loud on here. Like, let me show you. It can get really loud, which is something I love, because a device with speakers that can get really loud usually sound really good at lower decibels. So I'm hoping that's the case with this one, and I'm pretty sure it is. I've been using it a lot with the speaker on, and I love how it sounds. This has just been really good. I haven't tried like streaming or anything on here like I did for the Pocket Flip 2, just because I don't feel like this would be great for that. It would only really be good for streaming 2D games, so I might try that out through Steam, but I'm not sure it would be great just because it only has a face button and D-pads. So it only has D-pad and a face button. Oh my god. Forget it. D-pad and face buttons. You get what I'm saying. But I'll try out some 2D game streaming. But this thing has been really good so far. I really like it. I think these triggers being like inclining feels really good. My fingers do rest on the R2 and L2 buttons though. So the fact that these are like modifier keys, like they will swap screens and DS and stuff like that, kind of throws me off. I might switch them just because my fingers rest on the R2 and L2 keys, so that's a little annoying. Like when I click, I have to move my fingers to click the shoulder buttons, but it's fine. I do really like this device anyways. Just in general, I really like it. I think it's designed really well, and I'll save my full thoughts for the review, but I think it just feels really nice to hold, especially with the kind of bump on the back they added for like ergonomics. It's just really nice. There's not much more I can say for that without spoiling my review, but I just think it's really nice. And we'll have to wait for my review to see what I fully think, but I really like it so far. But what do you guys think? Seeing what I have said about it, has your opinion on it changed? Do you have an opinion set already? Have you bought one? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye!